guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today with what looks like nothing, but is actually a Rosegirls haul. So this was from the, I want to say August pre-order, but July or August, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, here is the card that she sent. It says thank you, and on the back you can see Jenny, the owner of Rosegirls, signed it, XOXO Jen. I think this is super cute. I always appreciate a handwritten note, especially from a company like Rosegirls, because it is such a huge company. I mean, it's still a small business, but she's got a shop, like an actual like store, and she just sells a ton. She's got the mini melters that are always open. She's got these pre-orders, and something as small as literally just to hand sign a card has got to take so much time. Like when you have so many customers and are busy. She's also a mom, she has kids. Like there's just, I don't know. I appreciate that. That's like a tiny little touch that just shows that you care. Like you don't have to do that. And I think it's really cool that she does, just to show appreciation. And I feel it, girl. Thank you. Jenny is awesome. I freaking love her. She's also hilarious. Like she has such a great sense of humor. Even like if you just, like if you're not like friends with her and you are in the Rosegirls group, like you could just, her sense of humor always shines through. And people who can make jokes and laugh and make me laugh and appreciate funny things are my favorite fucking kind of people in the world. So anyway, onto the order. I did get a sample here, and it is Americana Vanilla Crunch Donuts. This smelled amazing, like such a great bakery. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's just like a great creamy vanilla bakery that I could smell all freaking day. I would totally repurchase this if this comes out in her next pre-order, mini melters, whatever it is. I would totally grab a bag. You know, Rosegirls is one of my top favorite vendors. At least top 5, if not top 3, but I'm gonna say probably top 3. Her shit is bomb. It's so good. Every time I order from Rosegirls, I'm always super impressed. Like, as always, there are always some scents that are lighter than others, some things that don't throw as well as others. But I would say for the most part, if I were to generalize it, like she pretty much nails it every single time. And there are just so many scents of hers that I keep repurchasing, that I keep coming back to, that I like feel like I just cannot live without. And I don't know, just she just does bakery and like creamy type of scents so well. She also does the fresh scents so well, the fruity scents. Like there is a Rosegirl scent for every season throughout the year. So whenever she's got her mini melters up, her pre-orders up, I am always stalking through the list, and I'm 9 times out of 10 always making an order. So what she's been doing recently that I love is she's been offering these little muffins, singles. And I believe they're $3.50, whereas she used to do a bigger bag, like this size bag, and you would get 2 muffins in the bag, and I think it was $7.50. But I'm obsessed with the way she's doing it now with the muffin singles, because if it's a scent you like, for example, you can get 2 of them, and you can get 2 of the same scent, and it's gonna be like how you used to get it. Or if there's one that you feel like you just wanna try, you're not sure if you're gonna like it or not, like with these 2, you can get these little muffins, and they're almost like, if you wanna say like a deluxe sample, like there's enough wax in the muffins where if you really enjoy the scent, you can get, I would say, at least 5 melts from this. Because typically, right, you would probably cut it into quarters. But with Rosegirls, a little really goes a long way. You don't need a huge lot of her wax when you're melting. You can definitely get away with smaller pieces. So I'm gonna say the muffins give you roughly 5 melts. Maybe 4, I don't know. But still, to me, that is more than enough to have a couple days of the scent, or if I wanna just pump the scent throughout my whole house. It's enough where it's not as little as a sample, like it's not like one and done. So if you really like the scent, you're like, crap, like this wasn't enough. I wish I had more, I should have gotten more. But it's also not too much where if you don't like the scent, you're like, oh my God, now I have so much of this scent that I don't like, and you have to go and de-stash it or something. You know what I mean? So I'm really obsessed with the muffins. To me, they are like the Goldilocks perfect size, like for sampling something, for trying something, like literally perfect. And then if you like it, you know, you can get it in larger quantities, or next time you can get it in more muffins. Like it's just awesome. I really, really, really can't stress enough how much I appreciate that she's doing the single muffins. Like, that has changed my life. So this order is almost all muffins. Like, that's really what I went for here. As I said, I love it. And then there is one bag that I got the full, I think these are 8-ounce bags, and I believe they're $10. So this is a scent I've never smelled before, but I went and got the full-size bag of it because I've had all of these scents separately and have loved them. So Zen is one of my absolute #1 favorite scents from Rosegirls. It is just the most perfect, flawless, fresh spa scent. It's like, it's fruity, it's amazing. It's right up there with Super Tart's Jaws for me. Zen and Jaws are like my hands down 2 favorite like spa type of blends. And if you've smelt Jaws, it is like a little sweeter because it's got like the fruit notes in it. But then Jaws is like the salty sea air, where this is more just like fresh, fruity spa type of scent. Anyway, probably explaining that terribly. Olive is hard to describe. I mean, I believe she classifies olive as a spa fragrance as well, but I feel like it's got a little bit more, I hate to use the word pungent, but I do feel like it's more pungent, if you will, than Zen. There's just something about it. It's like a little bit of a deeper scent. There's something like, how do I say it without using the word freaking pungent? Pungent, deeper, I don't know, whereas Zen is more like a lighter, fruity floral type of scent, and olive is like, I don't know, it's just like, it's deeper. There's something different about it. But I really, really love olive, and I like the way it blends with other scents. And then 29 is like the 29 High Street. So I was like, you know what? I love all these scents. I could just imagine them in my brain smelling amazing together. And what this smells like is pretty much identical to how my mind envisioned it to smell. And I feel like that rarely ever happens. And when it does, I'm just like, oh, it's so satisfying. So there are little chunks in there, and this is freaking gorgeous. I want a perfume that smells like this. I want my hair to smell like this. I want my life to smell like this. It's definitely got a hippie shop vibe to it, because 29 High Street is basically what they say like a Lush store smells like the whole Lush store. And Lush always gives me a kind of hippie store type vibe when you walk past it. And that's kind of what this smells like. It smells like a little like hippie soap shop, or like a crystal shop, like something like that. And I really, really, really dig it. So I will be holding on to this until probably late winter, early spring, like a winter to spring transitional scent, when I really like to bring in like the fresh and spa type of blends. But this is just freaking beautiful. Man, you really get the olive. Like, I get the olive before anything, and then I get the 29 High Street. And like, as I smell the bag and as I smell the wax, like, you get Zen kind of in the background, but it just like lends this beautiful sweetness. Like, this is the perfect size melt I would do for a Rosegirls. This is one melt for me, and this is perfect. Done. Same with this. This is like a great one melt. I feel like she's cutting these smaller, and that's awesome. So yeah, you've got a lot of melts in here. Like, this to me is worth every penny. This smells freaking amazing. I am so glad I got the full-size bag of this, because this is one of those things, if I just got one muffin, I would be like, no, but I need more. Literally will be living with this pumping through my house all spring, all the end of winter. Like, it's just amazing. And I do have to date these. I'll just put like September. Harper's legs right now, you need to see this. Do you see how she crosses her little feet? Oh, Harper, you're so cute. He's over here too. He's there just chilling. She's watching for chipmunks. He's done. Hi, guys. I can't with her little feet though. That is just the cutest ever. So yeah, let's move on to the muffin. So here is the only one I got doubles of, and it is apple fritter Peeps cake. I'm definitely not like someone who goes crazy for like apple pie scents, but I was taking some inventory of my wax melts upstairs, and I was like, you know what? I don't really have a lot of scents for like November, Thanksgiving time. Like, I don't have like so much fall. I definitely have like some apple scents, but not like the foodie type of apple scents or like the apple cake. So I wanted to get these for around November, maybe even like in October. And I just know that I love her Peeps cake. Her Peeps cake is so damn good. And I knew it was gonna be like a creamy vanilla type of bakery with a little bit of apple, like it wouldn't be too heavy on the cinnamon and the spice and stuff. And the Peeps cake would just balance out, not make it like too heavy apple pie. So I was like, you know what, that is so perfect for me. And November is the month I really love to do like gourmand, bakery, vanilla type of scents, but I do like to blend in like some spice, some cranberry, some apple, just really give it like that fall, harvest, Thanksgiving type of vibe. That's what I go for in November. So I figured this would be perfect. And I knew like one muffin just wouldn't be enough. And I'm so glad I got two. Oh my God, it smells so good. And I'm telling you, you really get the Peeps cake first. It just smells like a freshly baked vanilla cake, a sprinkling of cinnamon sugar. Like it's not heavy, it's like a very sweet cinnamon sugar type of cinnamon. And then you get that little bit of like baked apple. Like it's definitely not like a fresh, crisp apple. It's not a green apple. It's very much like a gooey inside of an apple pie, but it's so faint. Like the apple definitely takes a back seat. It's mostly that sweet, creamy vanilla bakery and that hint of cinnamon sugar. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be absolute perfection come November. Like, it's just gonna satisfy my cravings and be like exactly what I wanna smell going into Thanksgiving. Like, it's just flawless. I'm so glad I got two of these. This is freaking amazing. And her bakery scents always perform so well for me. Like, they really are great throwers. Typically it's like her fruity, like her summer fruity type of scents that sometimes I get like a hit or miss on the throw, but her bakery pretty much always knocks it out of the park for me. So then I got Plum Pomegranate Vanilla Lace. I absolutely love this one. I had, I think, half a loaf of it, and it was amazing. And I love vanilla lace, but I've kind of been like burning myself out on like the fruity blends with it. So that's the only reason why I got one muffin. Because I'm saving this for the spring, so it'll be like very nice and cured. And I do love the scent, but it's very, very potent. It's really, really strong. So I figured, you know what, it's just for one season. Spring is like a short season. I was like, I don't need more than one muffin. Like, one muffin should really be fine. And when I was melting this, it was one of those scents I would just like put all over the house, and I went through it super quickly. So this will probably be the same situation. I'll either split this among like 2 days or maybe do like one day and just pump that out everywhere. So the next two I got were two I wasn't super sure about, but knowing Rosegirls and knowing the way she blends things, I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna take the risk because I have a feeling the way she blends, I'm probably gonna like them. So the first one is October's, and I believe this is the one that's the mix of like red apple, green apple, and lavender. And I was like, strange. I like apple, I like lavender, like those are two of my favorite type of scents. Unsure, undecided how they're gonna be together, but I trust Jenny's blending abilities and Rosegirls, and typically when people rave about a scent, it's usually worth the hype. With Rosegirls, I would really agree with that. There are some vendors that, like, you know, scents get hyped up and you get them and you're like, the fuck? Like, why are people raving about this? Rosegirls, that is not the case. Typically, if people are raving about a scent and you see it hyped up in the group, I would always recommend try the damn scent, because in Rosegirls, it's hyped for a reason. And typically when something is like, people go nuts over it, you get it and you're like, wow, I see the light, I get it. Like, for example, Peeps cake. Peeps cake was all over the group. People were raving about it. And I was like, I don't know how that's gonna be. I feel like Peeps cakes would be so light. You know, it's like marshmallow and vanilla. Like, how strong can that be? Why are people raving about it? Peeps cake was the first hyped up scent that I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try it. And I did, and it blew my mind. It was so good. And like from there on out, I was like, I always will trust the hype in Rosegirls, and it has yet to let me down. So anyway, people have definitely talked very positively about this, and I'm like, you know what? I've got the perfect opportunity, one little muffin, let's give it a try. And I love it. I don't know how to describe it, because in my mind, this shouldn't work. And then I smell it and it does. And it's so beautiful. And I don't even know, like, do I want to melt this in the bedroom at night? Do I want to melt this like throughout my house? It's like, you could do either. It's gorgeous. Oh my God. The apple in it is so good, but the lavender is so fresh and just calming and beautiful. It is like an exceptional mix. I really, really love it. It's probably gonna be one of those scents. Tuesday is like my late night. I don't come home super late, but I come home to the point where like if I'm gonna put on my warmers, I only have like maybe 2-3 hours. And I want something like relaxing. Like it's not like I'm gonna be like, okay, well, it's October, so I gotta put on a pumpkin scent or a bakery scent, whatever. Like it's more like I had a really long day. I've been running around all day. I'm tired. I want like a lavender scent. I want a strawberry scent. Like I want something that's gonna make me feel chill and relaxed and just create like a wind down vibe. Like work is over, the day is done, you're off tomorrow, let's just chill. And this is like so perfect for that. But then it's got the apple in there where it's still like fall vibes. Just, it's awesome. I really like it. I have a feeling next time that's available, I'll probably get a bigger purchase from that. So then this one, Campfire Cocoa. I'm 99% sure this had peppermint in it. So like campfire, hot chocolate, and peppermint. Y'all know I am not a chocolate scent person. Like chocolate and wax is a big no-no for me. However, I took the plunge a couple of years ago when she poured Badger State Cocoa, and that was another one. Again, super hyped up in the group, and I'm reading the notes and I'm like, ew, like peppermint and hot chocolate. Like I cannot do hot chocolate. I hate chocolate scents. Like I would never get Badger State Cocoa now. I got it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. I mean, I would put it on during the day. I would put it on in the bedroom at night, fall asleep to it. Like it was so good. And that's because Jenny's peppermint is bomb. It's like freaking awesome. Nobody does peppermint like Rosegirls does peppermint. It is sheer fucking perfection. I even gave, I had the mini melters bag of peppermint and I gave some of them to my friend and she was like, I don't even like minty scents, but this is the best thing my nose has ever experienced. And I was like, yeah, I know. Oh, and can we also talk about how Rosegirls is using these, the healthy peanuts? Like these are the ones that are made from potato starch that you can literally like run underwater and they disintegrate. So kudos, high five to you, Rosegirls. Thank you for caring about the environment. These are little things that I appreciate, and I will be rinsing these down my sink after this video. So yeah, Campfire Cocoa. I was a little apprehensive about the chocolate note, but I'm like, you know what? The peppermint is in it, and Badger State Cocoa was so good. It's also got like campfire in it. It can't be bad, and it's not. It's just, it's so good. Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, her peppermint is life-changing. Even if you don't like peppermint, get a Rosegirls peppermint blend. You will thank me. You will not be sorry, and you will be like, how did I live without this scent in my life? I don't know. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. She has a way of blending peppermint and chocolate that, for whatever reason, it's almost like it is foodie, but it's not foodie. Like, it's just beautiful and comforting and freaking amazing, and this is awesome. And honestly, I should have gotten 2 muffins of this. Like, I don't think one is gonna be enough. But like I said, I was a little scared about it. I shouldn't have been. And that's really the case with Rosegirls. Like, just try her shit. It's so good. So that is that. That is my quick little 20 minutes later, quick little Rosegirls haul. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.